Thanks for coming out to this. You guys made it. It's exciting. I had a very scary incident from my hotel to the theater tonight. Road rage. Anybody ever been in a road rage incident? Scary. This guy behind me honking his horn, flashes lights, screaming at me. I'm like, look, I get it. You're important. You're an important guy. You got an important job. You drive an ambulance. I get it. I get it. I got a show way more important. Way more important. Did you guys see the solar eclipse this year? You guys catch that? That's pretty. You didn't catch it? Did you see it?
It was cloudy.
It was cloudy? That's too bad. Where I'm at in Cincinnati, it's pretty clear. And there's a guy in my neighborhood knows where the money's at. The day of the eclipse, he was selling the glasses at a card table on the side of the road. People were buying them. The next day, that same guy was selling guide dogs. Like, that guy, he knows where the money's at. That guy's smart. Are we a tattoo crowd? We have tattoos? One guy, get him! No, I'm not cool enough. I don't have a tattoo. I'm also way too hairy. Look at these arms. If I did get a tattoo, it would be a farmer in my left hand looking at my arm going, well, the crop looks good this year, right? And then a farmer on my right hand looking at my forehead going, what's going on? There's nothing. No precipitation, which is French for precipitation, sir. I did a show in Florida. That's a different place, and Florida person. Maybe know this guy. I don't know. He came up to me after the show. He had a teardrop tattoo. I didn't know what it meant. I asked him what it meant. He goes, "A friend of mine was murdered. When I get revenge, I'll fill it in. Right now, it's only half full." Yeah. I'm like, that guy is optimistic. Very positive. I see this. I'm on the road a lot. I see a lot of this going on. A lot of guys. I don't know if you have this around here. The group of guys who wear the leotard helmet, ride bicycles together. Do you have that around here? Could you tell them they're not in the Tour de France? That'd be good. Did a joke in Chicago. A guy walked up to me. I think he's one of those bikers. He seemed pretty upset. Might have been the fact he's also wearing the leotard and helmet still. He's like, hey, buddy, I don't like those jokes. I wear that stuff because it makes me fast. I'm like, I know. That's why I drive a car, right? And you know how someone's doing in life if they're on a bicycle, right? You see a guy in Chicago on a bike, like, you know what? He's doing his part, saving money. You see a guy around here on a bike, you're like, that guy screwed up. Something happened. Drink. I watched a lot of TV as a comic. You had a lot of time to kill during the day. I just watched The Greatest showman. You ever seen The Greatest Showman? Yeah, a beautiful movie about the Ringling Brothers, right? How I got started. And there's a song in it sung by the bearded lady. It's called This Is Me. Beautiful song, right? She's an outcast. She's pushed away from society. And then halfway through the song, I'm like, you can shave, right? You're a bearded lady. No. I was so bored one night at a hotel, I watched the State of the Union address. You ever watch that? Yeah, worst comedy special ever. Nothing but lies in there. That's it, no jokes, just lies. So, little political Adam, let's step away. All right, bring it back. Bring it back. I like restaurants. I'm a big tipper. I used to be a waiter, so I understand. I have a respect for a wait staff, and I'm a big tipper. This is what I do. I go with my friends, and when they all leave, I just take all the tips and put in front of my plate. Big tipper. That's what I am. I don't like to eat before shows. I'm gonna grab dinner afterwards, and I was doing this gig 4 nights up in Dayton, Ohio, and after the show, I stopped at McDonald's. I go because it's healthy. Right? Go work in the drive-thru. Her name is Sarah. She gave me extra ketchup, extra napkins, hooked me up. Right? That's it. Friday night stopped off again. Guess who's working? Sarah, yeah, I'm embarrassed. She's seen me at McDonald's 2 nights in a row. I go, Sarah, this food is not for me. This is for my wife. She's pregnant. She believed me. Saturday stopped off. Guess who's working? Sarah. No, John was. But he's pretty nice, too. But then Sunday I stopped off again. It's Sarah, and I'm embarrassed. I feel bad. I've lied to Sarah. We're good friends. I had to come clean. I go, look, this food is not for my wife. She's not pregnant. This food is for me. I'm pregnant. And she goes, Adam, I have to be honest with you, I don't even work here. It's like, all right. We're roommates now, I think. I don't know. I ate at a Chinese restaurant the other day. Amazing place. It was the first family just immigrated from China. Amazing food, and the whole family worked there. And that's when you know it's going to be good when they don't care about child labor laws, right? Their 6-year-old daughter sat me, took my order, brought me my food, and she did an amazing job. And this is the thought process of the mother, right, who started the restaurant. She's like, outside of these four walls, you have your cute American laws that protect children, but inside of yum yum good food, this is China. And I would thank the girl. She's 6. She did an amazing job, but I interrupted her. She was on a smoke break. Let's go. She gets it. Watch a lot of TV, watch too much TV, and let's see, I think. You guys having fun? Thanks for coming out to this. This is fun. This is good. No one cares. No one cares. Staying in a hotel tonight. I like hotels. I stayed in a pretty nice hotel. I feel like I didn't belong there. It was attached to a casino. I was doing a show, and friends go, "Did you gamble?" I'm like, "No, I'm a comedian. I don't make gambling money. The money I make is watching other people gamble. That's I can just stare at people." So I went to the room, gorgeous. The bathroom was marble, and then I put my head on the pillow that night. I heard the pillow say, "You don't belong here." Get out. Staying in some pretty crappy hotels. It's a crappy hotel when you slide into those sheets and your entire body is exfoliated. Like it's a little rough. Like I mean, the Egyptian sandpaper, not cotton. I got put in a hostel one time. Anybody ever stay in a hostel? You ever stay in a hostel, young blood? You ever stay in a...
I haven't yet.
No, don't do it. You got to share the bathroom. It's disgusting. I did a gig in Chicago. They gave me my own bathroom. I just had to share the bed. It was nice. We cuddled, called me Tiny Dancer. It was nice. I felt safe. I felt so safe. I love museum tours. I think there's one for everyone, right? If you look hard enough, there's a museum tour for everyone. If you like sports, Canton, Ohio has the NFL Hall of Fame. If you like Coca-Cola, there's the one in Atlanta, Georgia. And if you're an alcoholic, there's the Bourbon Trail, right? Have you guys done the Bourbon Trail? Where are my other alcoholics? Anyone else here but me? No, just you? You and I, we're going to go drinking later. We're going to go to a pet store, pet a puppy, get drunk. That's what we're doing. Yeah, so you go on this thing and you spend the entire day learning about bourbon, the history of the distillery. End of the day, they go to a nice dark room. They give you more bourbon to drink. No food or water is distributed. What could go wrong, right? So after that is over, you go to a room called the bar, and everyone's buying bourbon. They're trying to use their knowledge from the class, and they're like, "Oh, I sense hints of vanilla and berries." I'm like, "I sense hints of DUIs and handcuffs." This does not end well. I was on the road a lot. I heard a story. It was on the BBC. This guy in Austria had dug into his basement to make a bigger wine cellar, and he came across prehistoric bones. 40,000-year-old bones. I'm like, that guy's lucky, because I dug in my basement. All I found was human bones. Right? Yeah, I was like, where did they come from? I remember 10 years ago, I played hide and seek with my cousin, and she's good at hiding, and I have ADHD. So I got distracted. I saw a squirrel run by. When you leave Williamsburg, Virginia, there's a billboard about motivation. It's a blind guy who climbed Mount Everest. How does he know? Think about that. Maybe his friends are just worried about him. Like, you know what? They probably took him to a hill in January. Like, "Hey, Mike, you did it." He's like, "You're here too? We're at the gift shop." I have to go to the dentist on Monday. I should start flossing tonight, right? Is that how that works? How do they know? Are you dentists back there? All right, we're going to go beat them up after this. Let's go find a dentist. I don't like dentists. They treat you like an idiot, don't they? I went my appointment last one. She goes, "Adam, you should floss. You're bleeding." I'm like, "Maybe it's that ice pick you've been jamming in my mouth that's hacking away." Thank you for coming together. Thank you for coming out to this beautiful theater. Thank you so much. This is give it up for yourselves for coming out tonight. This is exciting. Get out doing something. Yeah, I remember during the pandemic, we couldn't go anywhere, right? We were quarantined. It's just my wife and I every day stuck in one room staring at each other. Then we had a home invasion, and we were ecstatic. We're like, this is nice. You can murder us later. It's just nice to have company. This is nice. It's nice. Before the pandemic, I had my own little issue. I was doing a late show, The Funny Bone in Cincinnati. Felt like I got punched in the stomach, go to the ER. At 3 a.m., they go, Adam, we don't know what's wrong with you, but we want to thank you for choosing our ER. I'm like, I'm not really shopping around for ERs at 3 in the morning. They put me on prednisone. That's a fun steroid, prednisone. And this one day I took 3 in the morning, took 3 more at lunch, and my wife goes, spit them out. I'm like, why? She goes, you've been taking my estrogen. And that's on me, storytelling place. That's because I should have figured it out when I started menstruating. That was a moment.